Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy AlkaKnowledge from Avion Gaming today, bringing you guys another AlkaKnowledge video today. And I said today twice. I don't know why I did that. Alrighty, guys. But anyways, I'm gonna if you guys haven't seen the Advanced Warfare multiplayer trailer, be sure to check that out. You can find it on YouTube, of course, guys. So check that out. So my thoughts on the game. So far, the gameplay I've watched already of Advanced Warfare, and including the multiplayer trailer, I love what they're doing with the game. It's definitely, they added a skill gap into the game. That's great. Finally, Call of Duty has that and it needs that. Separates the good from the bad players, you know, the news from, you know, the competitive players and all that good stuff. You know, the people that want to have fun from the people that just want to play hardcore, you know. So it's good they put that in the game, including their newly implemented double jump, adds more verticality, as you hear everyone talking about. Has more map movement. It's from the EXO suits that they have in the game that your character is wearing. It's, you know, a mechanical robot man looking like Full Metal Alchemist running around. If anyone doesn't get that reference, look up Full Metal Alchemist. But yeah, basically the EXO suits are just the whole game itself. Like, you got everything on there. It controls your abilities, your launchers, including like frags and tags and stuff, like lethals and tags and everything like that. So, you know, the implementation with the double jump, you know, is going to add a whole bunch of map awareness. You're going to have to be more aware of like what you can do with it, you know, to get how fast you can get across the map and everything. It makes the game more fast paced with that implementation. So as far as that goes, I mean, you can also dodge, you know, you can sidestep, you know, juke, you know, so it definitely adds more skill to the game. You know, you can embarrass a lot of kids, you know, for, you know, trying to challenge you in certain situations, you know, where you can just get out of it, you know, jump behind them, or, you know, sidestep them, dodge your bullets, or punch or something like that, and, you know, come on the side, you know, punch them or shoot them or knife them, whatever you want to do, you know. So it just adds so much, you know, creativity to the playing field. So I'm glad that they put that type of, you know, mechanics in the game. You know, it makes the game, you know, has skill now. And as you see from the multiplayer trailer, you know, the guy jumping with the sniper shot, you know, that was just like, I think sniping probably got a little bit easier. I don't know. So, judging from gameplay I've seen, I think the sniper's gotten a little bit easier again, or it might have stayed the same. I'm not sure. I haven't actually got the feeling myself, but judging from what I saw, it was just looked like sniping got a lot more easier as well, which is not a good thing. But as you know, I'll be going through the score streaks, the perks that you'll be able to use, and the EXO abilities and the launchers that you're going to be able to use, which the launchers are, you know, your lethals and tags. So I would love to give you guys my rundown of like what classes I would probably use, or what perks and stuff I would probably be using, but I can probably do that on the way of showing you the perks and stuff. But basically the layout of the game, the HUD and everything, as far as customization goes and customizing perks and everything like that, is exactly like Black Ops 2. The game types, they brought back hardpoint, which is cool. They added a new game type, which is called uplink, and you carry your drone. You try to get the drone. You know, enemies try to, you know, stop each other from uploading the drone on the there's 3 destinations, I believe, and you upload the drone, whatever. I think you get a certain amount of time. I don't know how exactly that gameplay or game type exactly works. All I know is you have a drone and you can drop it. It's like kind of like, you know, playing Search and Destroy. You know, if you get killed, you drop it. You pick up the drone and you go to a certain destination and you try to uplink it. So that's basically it. But there's 3 destinations, obviously. So I guess the more you uplink, the more points you get. The 4 maps that they've shown so far are Ascend, Defender. Ascend is the map where in the multiplayer gameplay or the trailer where you see the little laser beam come down and kill like 3 guys, and one guy, the last guy, just sidesteps it. Or when the guy jumps behind that one guy with a knife, that's Ascend. It looks like a pretty good map for competitive play as well. Defender is the tsunami map where it was just saying tsunami inbound or whatever, or tsunami warning, whatever. I think that's going to be a cool map. I don't know if it's going to be a competitive map, but it'll be a cool map to play on. The other map is Biolab. I saw the gameplay of that. That map's pretty huge, in my opinion. There's definitely going to be some close quarter battles, but also some long range ones, so I'm not probably going to feel that map too much. And then you have the last map, which is Riot, and it's a prison. And you see in that gameplay, the guy jumps down, breaks the glass, and shotguns the guy in the face like hardcore. Oh, bruh, you know. So yeah, those 4 maps so far look pretty good. Ride, Ascend, and Defender are probably going to be the maps I like. I like those so far for them. So I like what Sledgehammer is doing and everything, but in my honest opinion, I feel like as far as pub side goes, I don't think it's going to last long as a game. But as far as competitive, I think competitive players are going to have a ball with it, because it's just as you have so much creativity and everything you can do with the game. You know, it requires different smarts now, awareness, map movement, everything like that. You know, so I think it's cool they added that. And also, as far as perks goes, I'll get into the perks, but as you guys notice in the perks, there's no more dead silence. You know, your dude's gonna be trampling, you know, dinosaur steps, you know, rawr. It's like, nah, that was jazz hands. Anyways, yeah, so there's no dead silence. The removal of that, I think is pretty cool. I mean, some of the pro players I've heard or whatever don't think it's a good idea. I think it's alright, because, I mean, technically, you know, the thing about Halo, you don't have silent footsteps at all. You know, you can, Astros or headsets, you'll hear that. So, I mean, with everything going on with their, like, all the stuff they're putting in the game right now, I don't think that silence is, you know, you're going to be listening for those footsteps like that hardcore. The thing is, the game's going to be so much more fast paced that you're not going to worry about, like, you know, someone trying to sneak up behind you or something like that. And if they do, you'll probably have an ability where you can, you know, probably figure that out beforehand, you know, stuff like that, you know, like, I think hearing the person come behind you is fine. It's like Halo. I mean, you can still streak and whatnot without a person, you know, with a person like coming behind you, like, or what I'm trying to say is you can still streak even with having loud footsteps, basically. And that, I think the removal of death silence is fine. I think it would be good. You know, I don't think it would destroy the game with all the stuff it has in the game right now. I don't think that silence is really needed. I think having that factor where you can hear them running and stuff like that is fine. And like I said, with everything going on around you, footsteps probably gonna be drowned out anyways. But as far as weapons goes, you know, you have laser weapons now in the game, which take a while to kill, but you know, it's freaking cool to get laser anyway. It's freaking futuristic. And then you have, you know, you can dual wield the LMGs, which is kind of cool, but, you know, probably risky as hell, so don't try doing that. I wouldn't try doing it. It would be kind of cool to pick up on, like, a run or something, or a streak or something like that, but other than that, no. And, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts about it, man. It's just, the game definitely has some fluid move and everything. I like their implementation of the double jump and the sidestep dodges and everything, dashes, so, you know, it kind of has that Titanfall Crisis feel, which everyone compares that to, and it does. They definitely have some Titanfall aspects in the game. So, yeah, guys, I want to get into the score streaks now, and yeah, I'm just going to show you guys the score streaks, tell you what they do and whatnot. They're pretty much self-explanatory, most of them, and then we'll get on to the EXO launchers, and then we'll get on to the perks and the abilities. EXO abilities. So yeah, score streaks. Alrighty guys, first score streak is the UAV. Glad to see that's back. It's worth 400. Second score streak is the orbital care package. You know, it's pretty explanatory. Then we go on to the remote turret. You can control it, or you can choose to just let it do its own thing. The Vulcan, I'm pretty sure it's a satellite that shoots a beam of laser down for a limited time, and it burns people in the path. Warbird is a simple attack helicopter, guys. Then we have the Goliath, which is basically a Titan you can manually pilot and destroy people with your heavy weapons. And then the last is the Paladin, and it's a manually controlled gunship. Alright guys, we're going to move on here to the EXO launchers. These are going to be on your right hand or right wrist in the game. These are going to be your lethals and tacticals. First one's a frag grenade, so obviously that's a lethal. Looks pretty cool, it looks like a ball, basically. Then you go on to the stun grenade, tactical. You know, it's pretty simple, it's white, you know, stuns people. Explosive drone is next. The proximity trigger drone that tracks enemies and explodes near them. Next is tracking drones. You throw it and it highlights enemy players for you. Semtex, you know, is a sticky bomb. Threat grenade, it temporarily shows enemies through walls, can be manually detonated, so you can choose to detonate it if you want. EMP grenade, you know, they're bringing this back. I don't know what to say about that. There's going to be a lot of people using that. Smoke grenade, you know, simple, of course, pretty explanatory. Variable grenade can cycle through stun, EMP, and threat, and smoke grenades. That seems pretty cool. Then you got the last ones, is spike drones, a lethal thrown drone that returns on command. That's going to be cool. I think that's going to be freaking awesome. But alright guys, we're going to be going in here until perks. The first perks we're going to do is going to perk slot 1. obviously. So first perk is going to be lightweight. You can choose from. You know, it just increases movement speed. Then you got low profile, invisible to UAVs and tracking rounds. Then we got danger close is back. Not good in my eyes. Not good. Increases explosive damage, of course. Overcharge extends your EXO ability battery life and shocks enemies on impact. Flak jacket reduces, you know, explosive damage and stuff like that. So now we're gonna go into the perk 2 slots, guys. The first one's gonna be peripherals. This increases mini-map coverage. Take out enemies without displaying death icons. Blind eye is undetectable by tracking drones and explosive drones. Then we're going to cold-blooded, immune to thermal and target enhancer and threat grenades. And your name is not displayed. Fast hands is low while sprinting, swap weapons, and you're able to use EXO abilities and launches pretty fast. And gung ho is fire while sprinting and sliding. That's gonna be fun to use, especially in this game for sure. I think that's gonna be fun to use. Perk 3 slots, guys. Toughness reduces flinch when shot. Everyone's gonna use that for sure. Scavengers are going to be next, guys, and I feel like Scavengers toughness is probably going to be the main ones I'm going to be using. I'm not sure yet, but definitely. Blast suppressor don't show on the minimap when you're using EXO movement, so to dodge and double jumps and stuff. Hardwired, immune to system hacking, EMP, and all that good stuff. Stun grenades. Hardliners decreases score streak, of course. So there you go, guys. Those are the perks. So now we're going to be heading into the EXO abilities. So stand by for that. Alright, guys, first EXO ability is EXO shield. You deploy a shield on your left arm for a brief period. Next is EXO overclock. You increase foot speed for a short duration. Next is EXO stem. You temporarily generate health beyond normal levels, meaning adrenaline boost for a brief period. Next one is EXO cloak. You camouflage yourself for a short duration. EXO hover. You hover in place for a little bit. You know. EXO ping. You show EXO movement and weapons fire on your HUD. Then that last one is EXO trophy system. You become a trophy system for a little bit, destroying grenades and tacticals and stuff like that. So on that note, guys, if you guys didn't know, going back to the EXO abilities, stem was used in the trailer as well as I believe hover was used and cloak. I'm not sure about overclock yet, but definitely for sure. Ping was used. As you saw when the guy activated it, everything, like, it just sent out a ping and everything, like, kind of went, like, the enemies went like really bright red, like they were kind of like outlined red and basically just lit up red basically on his HUD. So it activates basically what it says, a ping, and it shows you where the enemies are through walls and all that good stuff. That way, you know, for a brief period, it doesn't last long and all that good stuff. And yeah, I probably might use that ability a good bit whenever I get the game. I'm not going to probably get it right away, but for sure when I do get it, I'm probably be using EXO ping. But guys, that's basically my thoughts on the game and everything. Danger Close, I don't like that being back. That's going to be annoying. I don't mind the fact they took out Dead Silence, like I said. The abilities seem pretty cool. You know, the weapons seem pretty cool. Everything, the movement, like I said, game movement, everything's going to be cool. Just, you know, some new implementation of, like, you know, like new things like the variable grenade. That's pretty cool. It can cycle through which one you want, you know, you just throw it. And I just think they're doing some pretty good stuff, you know. Obviously they're going back to Black Ops 2 roots and stuff like that. So the game is going to be fun and competitive wise, but like I said, for pub wise, it's probably not going to last long. Like, I don't feel like it's going to last long, but those are just my thoughts, guys. Some of the things in the game are pretty cool, like I said, and some of the things I don't believe should be there. Like I said, Danger Close should not be there. The fact you have 2 trophy systems is kind of weird, but it's whatever. It's, you know, it's whatever. They're just trying things out here, and the amount of the perks, you know, are pretty cool. You're gonna have to just really like think about your perk selections and everything for sure. And of course there's wild cards like in Black Ops 2, guys. There's wild cards for that, like, you know, you got primary gunfighter, you know, perk 1 greed, perk 2 greed, perk 3 greed, and everything like that. So you have to think about which perks you pick, and then there's certain wild cards for, you know, for your abilities and stuff. Like you can add an extra ability or an extra, you know, launcher or something like that, EXO launcher. So, you know, this game's gonna be alright. Like I said, it's gonna be good. I feel like it's definitely gonna be good for competitive wise, but, you know, pub wise, I don't know it's gonna last long. Like I said, I keep repeating myself, but yeah, those are my thoughts, guys. AlkaKnowledge for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and everything like that. So be sure to give this video a like if you did. Be sure to leave a comment. Are you guys gonna like Advanced Warfare? Do you like what they're doing with the game? Do you like the fact they're bringing, you know, some like their old game type backs, like Hardpoint, you know? Do you like the new weapons they have in the game? Do you like the EXO abilities and all that good stuff? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section and everything, guys. And as always, guys, I love you guys. You guys continue to support the stream, those that keep coming by and supporting the YouTube channel, and, you know, giving likes and commenting on videos, giving us feedback, which is really appreciated. So don't hesitate to give us feedback on this video. Let me know what you guys think on Advanced Warfare. And yeah, as always, guys, this is your boy AlkaKnowledge from Avion Gaming, and your boy's gonna be outie.